Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, just a clarification about your statement earlier. You mentioned that you will recommend the cancellation of passport. Are you referring to just Trangia or all the suspects?
No, there would be no reason really to cancel those who are in. Means to say that they are not trying to escape o kung hindi sila maka-eskapo kasi wala silang pera. But there's no need for that because yung immigration has a watch list. Nandoon yan sila sa, it's an American invention, it's a phrase called persons of interest, but actually, our revised penal code says suspects. So yung lahat ng suspects na may have been involved in the commission of murder, their names are already posted, hopefully by this time, in all ports of entry and exit dito sa Philippines. Ibig sabihin yung mga may flights directly na hindi na dumadaan ng Manila.
Okay. Sir, medyo mag-other issue lang po ako. May we have your respond to the statement of Senator Trillanes? Kasi kahapon po sa privileged speech na mention niya na meron daw pong certain Snooki Cruz na yun daw po yung source of information ninyo regarding the bank accounts of Senator Trillanes.
Wala akong ang kilala kong si Snooki yung artista pati yung sa comics. Sa totoo lang.
And sir, minention din kasi ni Senator Trillanes na naglabas din daw po ng 10 million pesos to acquire the bank account of the details about the bank transaction of Senator Trillanes.
I will not spend any single centavo for him. He is not worth even 1 peso to me. Isang piso rather, 1 peso. Tagalog na English na Tagalog.
Thank you, sir.
Next question from Chona Yu, Radyo Inquirer.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales said that she will not abandon her constitutional duties, and if you have cases against her, might as well you file your cases
Yes,
proper
that's what we
venue.
did. After we will file an impeachment case against her, and I would tend to believe that she was part of the conspiracy. Itong fabricated papers ni, sabi ko, in the end, to their sorrow, they would discover that there is no such thing as that amount. Bakit sinahamon ko nga sila eh. Why don't we go to Congress, the three of us, si Reno, siya, pati ako, and we will bring the passbook or the statement of the central bank. I will ask for it myself. Then ipakita natin doon, but we sign because what perceives to be a problem for the Republic is the Chief Justice na hindi rin pala nag-file ng sal-end niya sa the huge attorney's fees niya sa Piatco case. Sauce for the gander, sauce for the goose. You convicted a sari-sari store government owner ng sari-sari store, dismissal. So why should it exempt the Chief Justice? Ito naman si Conchita, tawa ko sa kanya Conchita na she was part of, remember, na walang AMLAC clearance. So walang statement dapat lumabas kisa may bilyon ako o piso lang galing dyan sa Central Bank. It was banded around. Alam mo, you're not supposed to, I said, to hear chagrin, she will realize that. Na hindi siya dapat pumasok dyan, lalo na if the evidence is illegally obtained. AMLAC says wala sila ng hugas ng kamay. So saan mo kinuha? Because the only source is AMLAC. At ang lumabas doon, nagpindot pagbukas ng account ko, binigay kay Trillanes si Abad, who is the mistress of Nograles, ni Trillanes. Nograles na naman. Mistress yan siya ni Trillanes, yung abad na yan. Then gave it to Trillanes. Trillanes computed it on a daily basis. In, out, in, out, in, out. Yung credit, yung debit, wala na. Kaya ganun lumaki. Kaya ako natatawa. So, after this, I would not comment on it. One is that it's ridiculous. Second, baski anong sigaw ni Serena, pati ni Ombudsman, she knows that she cannot file a case against me except impeachment. Oh, sige, kasi i-impeach talaga kita. Ang kita mo yung mga kaso ng dilaw as far back as may report din ako galing Central Bank as early as 19 meron, she never acted on it actually. She berates people for a delay of justice, and yet the ombudsman is the number one who's doing the selective justice. And the latest victim was Gringo Nasan. So, kung walang dilaw, pati sila Dilima, Trillanes, meron yan. Bakit hanggang ngayon wala? So, that we will also include in the articles of impeachment. Pero dito sa akin sasadsad siya, may dagdagan mo ng millions o billions of pesos, hindi mo magamit yan. So ayaw ko ng patulan yan. You cannot use it as evidence in court because ninakaw ninyo yan Ni Abad, binigay niya kay Trillanes, binigay ni Trillanes kay Elman, the ombudsman for Mindanao, because I'm a resident there sa Mindanao. They gave it to Morales, tapos naghuhugas na ng kamay sila ngayon, pati si Elman na there is a resolution, mayroon siyang resolution sa kaso ko. Si Karangdang, it is attached on the record, but it was ignored.
Sir, clarify lang, sir. Sino si Abad?
Abad yung babae na nasa
You're
AMLAC connected.
referring to Julia?
She is the mistress of Trillanes.
Julia,
I don't
sir?
know what's her name, basta siya yan. Maganda ba siya?
Okay, thank you, Chona Yu. Last question from Rose Novenario of Hataw.
Ay, good afternoon, sir.
Uy, ma'am.
Sir, sa mga past speeches nyo po, binanggit nyo po na parang may tactical alliance po yung Liberal Party, CJ Sereno and Ombudsman Carpio Morales. Sa palagay po ninyo, sino po yung nasa likod ng distab plot against you at particularly po yung financier po, sa palagay po ninyo sino po siya?
In fairness also to the ladies, actually it's just part of the concerted effort, which I cannot clearly state would be a part of the program ng left. But what is really very clear is yung left pati, ang kaalyado ng left is, ng mga bayan is the mga dilaw. Na gusto nila ako paalisin dito sa Malacañan. Bigyan mo akong panahon magbalot. Basta-basta na lang tayo. But I will show to the Republic that we have a very serious problem with our government officials. Ako sinabi ko kagabi sa AFP-PNP Command Conference, if you think that I'm lying, total mga generals, may kaibigan man kayo dyan, pumunta na lang kayo doon sa AMLAC ng opisina at pindutin ninyo yung computer. And if you see billions of in my account, kindly, most kindly, please, oust me tomorrow. And my covenant to my brother lawyers in Davao sa convention is that yung account na yan, if it exceeds Yung account niyan, if it exceeds, yung lifetime ko na yan, ha? Pati yung, if it exceeds 40 million, I will resign. That is the commitment I gave to the lawyers, and now I'm giving it to the people of the Republic of the Philippines. Maasahan ninyo yan. Kayong mga manager ng bangko, lahat, may access dyan sa central bank. All you have to do is pakisilip nga kung mayroon. But I will not give yung sabi ni Trillanes Weber. Binigyan ko siya ng Weber. Ginagawa niya akong uto-uto. Total, hindi naman niya magamit yan for any proceedings. Neither sa impeachment, mag-impeach niya ako, hindi niya magamit. Why? Because illegally obtained. Ang problema niyan, baski na maglabas na ang totoo ang central bank, sabihin ko, those are the fruits of poisonous tree. Nalaman ninyo yung account na yan, na ninakaw, made in public, therefore you can no longer use it for any other proceeding. Baski na totoo. Wala na kasi, you have an official na ombudsman na part of yung fabrication and the use of falsified documents. Ano, pagdating sa impeachment, lalabas na yan. O ito na. Konsita. Pero, impeach ka. I'm giving the ombudsman and the Chief Justice an option. Mag-resign tayong tatlo sabay-sabay, dalhin ninyo yung inyong bank accounts. Lahat. Pati yung piat ko, resibe mo, magkano ang naro. Ang nagbayad ng attorney's fees niya, ang gobyerno, tignan mo kung gaano kalaki. Ang kliyente niya, pinadugo niya, Pilipino. Tanganong kayo ng abogado. Sabihin, wala kayong kaibigang abogado. Niyari niya ang sarili niyang bayan. Ito naman si Sereno, sabi niya, I've always lived a simple life. Yan, Panelo, nandito siya. When I became president, I told them, I will forbid you from using yung mga number 6. 7 kasi senador, 8 ang congressman. 6 ang cabinet members. At sinabi ko sa kanila, do not bring here a luxury car. Kung gusto ninyong manatili sa gobyerno ko, buy a simple one that is, which is available to the ordinary man. An ordinary manager. Gano'n. Marami yan sabi ko. Bios, WIA. Nabi ko talaga, do not use. Wala ka nang, sa panahon ko, wala ka nakitang size na plate number. Sabi ko sa huwag ninyong gamitin yan. At saka huwag kayong magdala dito ng mga tapos yung Land Cruiser. Sabihin niya, simple life. Who are you? Karaming adventurers niya, no? Kung pera mo, magbigay ka, ako, diretso mo. Sabihin ko sa'yo, Mercedes-Benz ka na lang. Kalaki nakita mo doon sa Fiat ko. Why buy the millions? Ako dito, sabi ko sa lahat, baski yung mayor pa ako, walang sumubrang 1 million. Kayo, nag-cover kayo sa Davao. When I was campaigning, anong ginagamit ko? Pick up. Ngayong presidente ako, nag-cover kayo. Anong ginagamit ko? Pick up. Yan ang simple living, Chief Justice. Kaya magbili ka ng luxury. Bakit magbili ng luxury, Land Cruiser, luxury na yan? Hindi mo pera yan. Pera ng bayan yan. Oh, come on. Hindi kung bumili ka na ng 700, 800 yan, plus accessories. Ikaw, ang problema mo kasi, Sereno, is you are the one who define yourself and the things that you want in this life. Yung simple lang sa iyo, pinadugo mo yung gobyerno sa sa attorney's fees mo. Tapos you define a luxury car as I live simply. Pag nandoon ka sa abroad, you stay in suites. Bakit hindi ka makakwarto ng isang kwarto? Huwag mo ikumpara ng akin, kaya ang akin, it's prepared by the host country whenever I go.
Last two question, Mr. President.
Kulang yan, ayaw ko yan.
Joseph Morong.
Siya muna, kaibigan ko man siya. Siya man nag-cover sa akin ilang buwan. Nakilala mo man ako. Sumakay ka pa sa pick-up ko. Ever since I've been mayor, 1988, pick-up na lang ako. Hanggang ngayong presidente ako, pick-up ako.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Pick-upin naman ninyo ako, panpisan-minsan.
Sir, just a clarification. Ano po yung magiging grounds for the impeachment case that you
Selective justice. That's one. The use of falsified documents. Remember that they are investigations right now. Sabi nila, they're investigating me. So by the mere fact that they have this possession, and it's a fabricated one, explain to me galing saan yan. At bakit mo inadmita na, don't worry, Mr. Duterte, we have the papers already. Pagkasabi ko, sinadya ko nga yung, sabi niya, hindi, ayaw ko raw maglay. Totoo yan, pero yung aking rules lang para mag-init ulo niya. Alam ko mainit ang ulo. Kinig kayo sa lecture niya kanina doon sa Sus Mariusep. Pretending to know what you do not know and what you will never know. Yan ang problema kay Trillanes. Sabi ako naman sumagot, sabi ko, tinawagan kasi ako ni Inday. Sabi niya, ba't masagutin yung gagong yan? Pwede naman niyang igawing ilo yung mga dokumento. Hindi naman magamit yan. Not now, na president. Hindi mo mademanda.
Sir, since you said that you will insist on not issuing a waiver as yung gusto po ni Senator
At a
Trillanes,
proper time,
Yeah.
I myself will bring the account.
are you looking at the impeachment
Yes,
process as the venue to open your
correct.
records?
Kasi fabricated. So you have to prove that it is a fabrication. And I've said it will not go beyond 40 million. That is my savings, lifetime yan. I began my service in this government 1977. Where are we now? Sa sweldo ko lang. All you have to do is go to the land bank. Tapos tignan mo, ano ang pumapasok kay Duterte buwan-buwan. Sweldo ko. Kung nang sinungaling ako, bumalik kayo dito at sabihin mo, nagsinungaling ako.
Last, sir, are you also, because you keep on mentioning yung alleged corruption of the Chief Justice Sereno, are you also looking at the possibility of filing an impeachment?
Yes, because that is punishable under 3019. And that is the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Law. Yung matatamaan ka dyan sa anti-graft.
Okay. So both, sir, both you will be...
Dugdagan ko pa, ba't bot-bot ka dyan?
I'm just getting my
Gagamayin ko pa
facts
ng 5 yan.
Thank you, sir.
Last question from Joseph Morong of GMA.
Kaibigan ko is entitled to last and a very long one.
Sir, sabi mo yan very long. Sir, pick up ko lang dun sa impeachment po. Meron na po kay Chief Justice Sereno na umaandar sa House of Representatives.
Yes.
Dagdagan pa?
Yes.
Okay. Tapos sir, some are saying that you're attacking medyo crucial institutions.
Alam mo
like
kay
Supreme
Sereno,
Court.
wala kaming dynamics.
Okay.
Wala akong galit kay Sereno. Wala naman siya, hindi mo siya nag-atake, wala. But the problem is, the law should apply to all. If you miss that duty of including your earnings sa SLN, di ba meron dito na government official who owned the sari-sari store in Tagum, Davao del Norte, and he was sentenced to dismissal pati imprisonment. Dapat lamig kaming lahat. Pero there must be a predicate crime. Na bago mo buksan yan, alam nila that there has to be a predicated crime na money laundering. For example, kidnapping, droga. And you are accused in court. It is only during the case filed in court that the court of competent jurisdiction will issue the authority now for AMLAC to assess and to find out if it is a product of wala pa. So sabi na their investigation. So if you are holding a fabricated or falsified document during an investigation, and you assume na ito, we are investigating you, dapat tinignan nila, alam mo, ganito yan, tuturuan ko na ito sila lahat. Dapat, ang una mong tignan, laro na may statement from the AMLAC. Okay. Dapat, ang cover story mo, I am herewith filing a case attached as Exhibit A, is the AMLAC findings that you are laundering money. It is not enough na may piso ka, 2 piso dyan, o 1 billion, 2 million, o 40 million, na sabihin mo, graft and corruption yan. Loko-loko ka ba? Anong ginawa ko sa pagkatao ko? Ay sinasabi ko nga, ang unang deposito niya sa Insular Bank of Asian America. When we divided our properties, kami yung mga anak, we had our first taste already. I was still a student. Tignan ninyo. May enterprising journalistic investigator dito. Tignan ninyo. Yan ang hamon ko sa inyo. Media. Be enterprising, go into the records and find out if there is money laundering. My last entry dyan could be about 3 years ago. Yan, gireserba ko yan para sa kamatayan ko na. Para kung magsakit ako, may pambayad ako sa ospital, antibiotics, oxygen. Ayaw kong mag-impose sa pamilya ko na pati yung kabaong ko bilihin pa nila. Bayad na ang cremation ko. Sabi nila na, ito si Duterte engross masyado dyan sa patayan-patayan. No, ito patayan. Sinasabi ko lang, what is expected to come into reality in our lives. And I-explain ko kasi ang pera, hindi ako walang pera, gago ka ba? Kung mahirap kasi inyo noon, bakit mo ako isali sa kahirapan mo? Meron akong sarili. Because I do not want to disturb people when I die. I do not want na yung mga anak ko pa magtatok-patakbo kung malasin yung mga yan. Later on, kung for one reason or another, misfortune ng buhay. Ibang sabihin, mag-asa pa ako sa kanila. Ibang sabihin, magsangla pa sila ng propiedad. Kagaya na ginagawa natin lahat. Nagsakit ang nanay natin. Sinong bigla-bigla sige, pirmahan mo lang, bayaran ko pagdating, oxygen lahat, hospital. Bakit? Mangyari lang sa akin? Lahat kayo. Lahat tayo. Kaya I'm talking about it also kasi ang concern, Duterte, kasi ang tanong, Duterte, hindi ka ba matakot dyan, mamatay dyan sa Marawi? Sabi ko, pita kung mamatay mo, matakot. Sabi ng ISIS, they went to Marawi or they are there because they want to die in the name of God. Kaming ako, yung mga sundalo ko, at mga pulis ko, we are there to die for our country. Eh di pareho lang. Bakit tayo magtakutan yung sinong... That's what I've been trying to explain. You do not have the monopoly of courage na takutin na I will go straight to heaven if I dare. Takutin ako. Ako, pagyabang ako. If I die, I go to hell. Who will be there? From Pranilo, pati dito, lahat kayo. Ang malangit dito, baka siya lang.
Sir? Sir?
Sabi ko kung sinong malangit. Wala naman akong...
Sir, konti lang. Sir, balik ko lang yung question. Some may think of your actions of filing cases against an impeachment complaint against the Supreme Court Chief Justice and the Ombudsman as attacking our checks and balances system in the government. How would you respond to that, sir?
Sila yung nauna eh. I did not start this rokos.
Okay, sir.
Wala, tahimik naman ako. Ang problema, nagpadamay sila kay Trillanes. It's Trillanes who will bring this government or this country down to the dogs. Nang unang gago, patapang-tapangan, sabi niya, oh, kaya unahin ko nga siya. Putang, balita ko, isa lang yung bayag mo. Congenital, kayabang mo. Maglaban ka sa akin ng barilan? Nagyabang mo yung bunganga mo.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, friends from the media. Magandang hapon.
Started with Trillanes during the election pa. Di ba ninyo nahalata yan? Sabi ko nga, wala ako niyan. If I have that account, I will withdraw from my candidacy. Anong, akala ko, black propaganda, siyempre election. Hanggang ngayon, edi ginamay niya si Ombudsman. Ang Ombudsman nagpagamit, ayan, patay na. Magkakaso-kaso sila ngayon. Sabihin ko sa inyo, publicly now, it could not go beyond 40 yung cash on hand. Ang ginawa nila doon, debit, credit, plus, debit, credit, plus. Wala, gago. Credit lang i-plus mo dyan. Eh di talagang lalaki ng bilyon. Baski na, sige, ituro mo. Saan tayo maghanap ng bilyon ng manakaw? Ako na mauna. Tapos iwanan ko kayo. Pero, iyain ko man yan sila, kaibigan ko. Wala na?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, friends from the media. Magandang